A shocking scene at the 2024 ESPY Awards. The 2024 ESPY Awards ceremony was already shaping up to be a night of high drama and unexpected moments, but no one could have predicted the shocking scene that was about to unfold. As the audience eagerly awaited the presentation of the prestigious Comeback Athlete of the Year award, all eyes were suddenly drawn to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, as she unexpectedly rose from her seat and began striding purposefully towards the stage. The tension builds. The tension in the room was palpable as Meghan, dressed in a stunning royal blue gown, confidently made her way up the steps, a determined look etched across her features. It was clear she had something important to say, a message she was burning to deliver to the assembled athletes, celebrities, and media. But as she reached the microphone, ready to speak, a sudden flurry of movement from the wings caught everyone off guard. The shocking intervention. In a shocking twist, a pair of burly security guards suddenly emerged, rushing towards Meghan with purpose. Before the audience could even process what was happening, the guards had firmly grasped Meghan by the arms and were quite literally dragging her back towards her seat, her protests and cries of surprise echoing through the stunned silence of the auditorium. The usually poised and composed Meghan seemed momentarily flustered, her eyes wide with a mixture of confusion and indignation as she was unceremoniously manhandled back to her chair. Once there, the guards stood flanking her, preventing any further attempts to reach the stage. The aftermath and speculation. The entire incident unfolded in a matter of seconds, leaving the audience and viewers at home equally perplexed and unsettled. As the initial shock wore off, speculation and rumors began to swirl. What had prompted such a dramatic and unprecedented intervention? What explosive words had Meghan been planning to deliver? And most importantly, who had given the order to restrain and remove her so forcefully? The story behind the incident. In the days and weeks that followed, the incident became the talk of the entertainment world, sparking heated debates and endless analysis from royal commentators, celebrity gossip columnists, and social media pundits. Some painted Meghan as the villain, an attention-seeking royal renegade who had brazenly disrupted the ceremony for her own gain. Others rallied to her defense, arguing that she had every right to use the platform to voice her views and that the heavy-handed response from security was an egregious overreaction. As the dust began to settle, a more nuanced and complex picture emerged. It transpired that Meghan's impromptu stage invasion had, in fact, been carefully orchestrated, a calculated move to seize the moment and deliver a message she felt the world urgently needed to hear. In the months leading up to the ESPY Awards, Meghan had been working tirelessly behind the scenes, leveraging her platform and influence to shine a spotlight on a cause that had become a deep personal passion, the issue of concussions and traumatic brain injuries in professional sports. Having herself experienced the debilitating effects of a concussion sustained during a charity polo match, Meghan had made it her mission to advocate for greater awareness, improved safety protocols, and enhanced medical support for athletes at all levels. Her planned speech on the ESPY stage was to be the culmination of these efforts, a rallying cry for the sports community to prioritize the health and well-being of its participants. Meghan had intended to use the global platform of the prestigious awards show to deliver a powerful, emotive plea for reform, drawing on her own personal experiences to underscore the urgent need for change. The reaction and fallout. However, it seemed that her message had struck a nerve with certain powerful interests within the sports industry, who had evidently moved to silence her before she could sway public opinion. The security guards who had so forcefully removed her from the stage were later revealed to have been hired by the award show's organizers, acting on instructions from certain high-level sponsors and governing bodies. In the aftermath, Meghan was quick to condemn what she saw as a blatant attempt to censor her and deny her the opportunity to amplify a vital cause. "I had every right to use that platform to speak up for those whose voices are so often drowned out," she declared in a scathing statement. "The fact that I was physically prevented from doing so is a travesty and a disturbing example of the lengths some will go to in order to suppress uncomfortable truths." Her impassioned words resonated with many, reigniting long-standing debates around the Duchess's role as a vocal activist and her willingness to challenge the status quo.